Hello everyone. So today we're announcing version 0.8.15. This version has three major releases. The first thing is ticketing PSA. Second thing is IT knowledge management, and the third thing is device tagging and grouping. There are really a lot of small things that we added, and I'm going to show on this demo. But let's get right into the demo. So. First, I want to show the device tagging. So if you'll head over to Add Device on Devices screen, you're going to see that you have new Add Device tag here. I have from before tag name called Department. Let's create actually a new one. Let's call it Location. Let's add here New York. Let's just do NY. And you see that location here was added, location New York. Now this is multi-value, so you can also add something like SF, and then it will add the two of them. Now let's copy the command and head over to one of our devices here. Open PowerShell. I'm going to paste it here, and this is going to get executed. Let's move on with kind of the rest of the stuff. Meanwhile, while it's deploying. So let's head over to our new ticketing screen. So before this release, a ticket was one-to-one relationship with Fae conversation. Right now, we added a few more sources to get tickets from either your technicians or your users, and we're gonna add more on the next few releases. We're also gonna add email to ticket, and there's also be other ways to add tickets. But let's start with this Trello view, so you can see that you can drag and drop things here. You can click, you can see tags, etc. You can also assign your users here, but let's start with creating new ticket. This is manual ticket creation from technician side. So let's add here test. You can select the customer, select device, select the assignee, your technician. Let's add some tags and let's call it SSO. You can upload files here, and the ticket description is fully marked down. So we can use things like issue with SSO 4 miles car rental, information about the ticket. And here it's super important, and it's going to be more important once in the next few releases for the AI. You can assign items into this ticket. Also, knowledge management article. We'll talk about this in a second. This is the second biggest release. And let's save the ticket. So you can see this is how the ticket looks like. And here it is. It's right here. So you can see the tags here. You can move it around. You can do whatever you want. So that's manual ticket creation. Now, the regular kind of ticket that you used to have for Fae still exists. Like if we'll go here, you will see that this is a regular Fae ticket. You still have everything that is related to, like let's go to this one. You still have Mingo here. You can still do whatever you want. Now let's go to the second source, and probably, yeah, our device got deployed. So first let's see. So you see here that we have the two new tags, and if we'll head over to device tag, we have both department and location. So let's do apply filters for location. Let's get to this one. Let's see that everything got deployed. Fleet is still deploying. And now we are remote connected to my testing machine. And that's Faye, and she still have all the functionality that she used to have. So your users can still start a conversation with her or use the quick actions. But right now we have this new way of creating ticket. So let's add here, I need Adobe Photoshop. You see that I just did full clipboard support. So I copied and pasted remotely. And right now you can see this is how the ticket looks like from the end user machine. And here we have it. Here is the Photoshop request. Let's assign it to one of our technicians and go in. And you can see that we have everything, like all the quick actions are here. We can remote connect, we can manage files, run scripts, do whatever. And we also have here Mingo. This Mingo is kind of what you got used to it from the previous versions that we have. And you obviously can use, any sort of activities you would use in regular Mingo. So here he shares the full context with the ticket. I didn't display on the previous releases well enough the start direct chat that we have here, but if you'll start a direct chat, for example, this user is not authorized for Photoshop. So you can just say, hey, just checked. We don't have budget to buy Photoshop licenses. And now if we go back to the device, you will see how it looks like from here. You see, just checked, we don't have budget, and we can go ahead and close the ticket. Yeah, so this is kind of the ticketing that we added and the device tagging that I showed before. Now we also added knowledge base. So if we'll add over here, you will see that we have here a new article. You can have whatever you want here. How to deploy OpenFrame, how to deploy Sentinel agents. Step 1. And we can assign items. Same, it's exactly the same component as I showed before for tickets. So now the system is kind of like fully supporting connectivity between different objects. Also added here Sentinel-1. Let's save and publish. And you can see this is the knowledge base article. Now, if you guys want to move it to a folder or you want to create a new folder, you can do it right here. New folder, deploying EDR tools, create folder, and let's move this one here. And this is going to be available for all of your users inside of the dashboard. More cool things that we added is, if you'll head over, first we changed it used to be called organizations, now it's called customers. If you go to one of your customers screen, you will see that we added all of their tickets, all of their logs, all of their devices, the details, etc. So much more comprehensive, and we're going to keep on doing it. Like we're going to also add, for example, knowledge management articles that are associated with a certain device are going to be here, apart from all the information that you see here. So many small stuff. We also added this kind of like, we got a lot of requests for it to open in a new screen. All of the system in general, like if you'll click Control and then open a new tab, it will work across the system. So all of our objects are now supporting control. A lot of enhancements for the remote control and the remote session. As I said before, we have now bidirectional clipboard support. So you see it here. We had a small bug where you have to click to check and uncheck it. Now it's working much better. Let's see what else we have on the release and make sure that everything is covered. Knowledge management, device tagging. Yeah, we made the dashboard more responsive. Yeah, a bunch of infrastructure stuff. We're working a lot towards our version 0.9 and then 1.0. We also updated our roadmap on the website. So if we'll go to flamingo.cx and go to roadmap, you will see what's on our roadmap for. So we kind of completed everything that we committed on for Q1, and now we're working towards Q2. So for Q2, we're going to have a new onboarding experience, and we're also going to have AI agent to help you deploy, customize the support pipelines, time tracking for engineers. We're working on our own RMM. We're moving Mingo to be sidebar and always exist. Customize Fae, this is one of our top requested features. And you guys have ability to talk to us and manage tickets to us, and notification and alert center. Also, kind of a rough roadmap for Q3 is also available here. So right now we have the PSA ticketing. We also want to add the billing, generate with AI, and a bunch of stuff. As usual, you guys can always reach out to us either through OpenMSP Slack community or through the chat inside of the product. Like if you go here, you'll see that you can communicate with us directly. We keep on iterating and building more and more. We constantly getting feedback from you guys, and we're happy to get this feedback. We're moving very fast, and we're going to conquer more and more areas in your MSP stack sooner than later. We will be adding next quarter backup and disaster recovery. We're going to add deep integration into Google Workspace and Office 365 for tenant management. So many new stuff. Anyway, stay tuned, and yeah, and thanks for being so responsive and giving us all the feedback. And we promise to keep on giving you good features, and hopefully you're enjoying the product. And if not, please tell us, and we will do whatever possible to work on the things that are missing in the product. So thank you so much, and have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.